Jewish temple, the biggest temple in the world, built in Jerusalem. And here he's building this temple. And on the northern part, this is used, he's using Masada as a fortress in case of a war, but also as a winter. When it's very, very cold, you saw we are in the middle of the summer. Yesterday we were practically freezing on the roof, right? Learning Torah. During the winter it gets really, really cold in Jerusalem, and therefore here, when you're in Masada, when you're in the Judean desert, the atmosphere during the winter is perfect, okay? The climate is perfect, and therefore he's building his palace right here. And this is, I am facing to the north, okay? North, east, west, and south. Where is the best place to put and to build your palace? In a desert, in the northern part, right? In the northern part where there is no direct sun. I mean, this is exactly what King Herod does, where the people are over there. This is where he's building his palace. There is almost not a lot of remains from this palace. Okay, so this is where he builds on the northern part of the mountain. He builds the front. We are right here. We are where most of the soldiers sit. And as it's used for a fortress, this had on Masada, you had the ability to sustain 1,000 soldiers at least, with their weapons, food, and water. Now, the first thing that pops to your head, hey Elad, don't fool us. We know it. We know. We have experienced life. You're telling to me that here 1,000 people can live for a year. They have enough water. They have enough food and everything. We don't believe you. So, at the beginning, I didn't believe anyone as well. So I want to show you some of the things that we have found, that archaeologists have found here, that prove how did they sustain with food and water. And then we are going to open up the Great Revolt. Okay, the story of the zealots on the mountain, Jewish zealots that are rebelling at the Great Revolt, 70 AD, rebelling against the Romans. I remind you, quite a lot of sects or classes within the Jewish society, the Jewish framework. The Sadducees, the high priests, okay, citizens of Rome, the Pharisees, the common people, the Azaeans, the spiritual people. Hey, let's do everything cool, right? In the mikvahs here in the Judean desert, we know one that is very famous, right? John the Baptist, right? Very famous, isn't it? And of course the zealots. Okay, so we'll tell the story of the zealots on the mountain after the destruction of the Temple of Jerusalem, coming here, 1,000 people, families coming on the mountain, and we'll tell the story. Okay, so any questions about where we are?